Thermos, that bright yellow powder sitting in the pepper cabinet, has become one of nature's most talked about remedies for older adults in America. Maybe you've started adding it to your morning butter, your cup of tea, or even your lunch. And for good reason. Studies suggest that Thermos can help reduce inflammation, ease knee pain, support your heart, and even protect your memory while you're at it. But here's something most people don't know. If you're over 60 and use Thermos regularly, there are 3 common foods you should absolutely avoid pairing with it. These aren't rare or exotic foods. These are everyday items found in every American kitchen. Foods you may be eating right now without realizing the damage they could do when mixed with Thermos. When Thermos is combined with the wrong foods, its healing power can be blocked, hampered, or even turned into something that causes digestive distress and inflammation. This means that the supplement you're counting on to support your health may actually be doing the opposite. In this video, I'll show you the 3 foods you should never eat with Thermos and explain why they can be dangerous. Then, I'll share 3 food combinations that actually enhance the benefits of Thermos and make it much more effective for your body. So grab a hot beverage, get comfortable, and stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use Thermos the right way so your body can truly reap the benefits it deserves. Why has Thermos become so popular among older Americans? As we get older, many of us start to pay more attention to our health. Our knees get stiffer. Our digestion isn't as strong as it once was. We may notice more inflammation, slower recovery after physical activity, and sometimes our memory doesn't feel as sharp as it used to. These are natural changes with age, but they can still affect how we feel every day. That's why more and more older adults across America are turning to natural remedies, things that come from the earth, have been used for generations, and support the body without relying on dangerous chemicals. One of the most popular natural remedies these days is turmeric. You've probably heard someone mention turmeric recently, perhaps your neighbor, your doctor, or a family member. You may have seen it on the table at your grocery store, in capsules at the drugstore, or as an ingredient in health drinks and yellow milk. Turmeric is widely known as a superfood, and for good reason. Turmeric contains a powerful compound called curcumin. This is what gives curcumin its bright yellow color, but more importantly, curcumin is known for its strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. This means it can help calm inflammation in the joints, support heart health, improve digestion, and even help protect the brain from the effects of the sun. People use curcumin in a variety of ways. Some people mix it with hot water and a little cinnamon in the morning. Others mix it into their smoothies, blend it into soups, or take it in supplement form. It's simple, natural, and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. But here's something many people don't realize. Curcumin only works if your body absorbs it properly. And unfortunately, curcumin isn't easily absorbed by the body on its own. In fact, studies show that without the right conditions, your body can only absorb a small fraction of the curcumin you consume. This means you could be taking curcumin every day and still not getting the benefits. Even more importantly, there are certain foods that, when eaten with curcumin, can block your body's ability to absorb curcumin. Some of these foods can even create dire eye effects, especially in older adults who may have sensitive digestion or other health issues. So before you pop your next thermo supplement or mix that blue powder into your tea, it's important to learn what not to mix. In the following video, I'll show you the 3 most common foods found in almost every American kitchen that should never be combined with thermo. These combinations can do more harm than good, and understanding them can make a big difference in your health and well-being. 1. Processed dairy products. Why do they block the thermo's ability to digest? Let's start with something found in almost every American kitchen: milk. More specifically, processed dairy products such as American cheese slices, creamers, flavored yogurts, and filled cheeses. These products are convenient, tasty, and commonly used in lunch or dinner dishes. Many people enjoy a slice of cheese with their eggs, mixing creamer into their coffee, or feeding it with fruit yogurt. But when it comes to thermo, these foods may do more harm than good. Processed milk is often loaded with additives, preservatives, artificial flavors, stabilizers, and in some cases, added sugars. These ingredients make digestion more difficult, especially for older adults who may already be dealing with sensitive stomachs, acid reflux, or slow metabolisms. When your body tries to digest what you're eating, it's also trying to absorb the nutrients that come with it, like curcumin, the active compound in thermo. But there's more. Studies suggest that certain proteins in your lunch may actually bind to curcumin, preventing your body from fully absorbing it. That means that even if you're drinking thermo every day, the benefits could be blocked just because of what you're eating. For example, adding thermos to cracked eggs with processed cheese may seem like a healthy idea, but that cheese could be preventing your body from getting the anti-inflammatory effects you need. The same goes for thermos lattes made with whipped cream or heated dairy milk. If you like creamy textures or warm thermos drinks, the good news is that you have better options. Try heated dairy milk, egg milk, or even coconut milk. These plant-based alternatives are easier to digest, less inflammatory, and allow the thermos to work the way it's supposed to. They also mix perfectly into drinks and soups without adding hidden ingredients that can interfere with absorption. The key point here is simple. If you are using Therm for your health, avoid processing the milk as much as possible. Your knees, digestion, and overall health will thank you for it. 2. Acidic vinegar foods. How acidic ingredients interrupt the benefits of the Therm. The second group of foods to avoid pairing with Therm includes acidic vinegar foods. These are foods and condiments that contain a high level of acidity. Things like salad dressings, potatoes, cheese, butter, and dishes made with white vinegar or sugar. These foods are very common in American homes. A simple Turkish sandwich with potatoes, a green salad with a roasted vinaigrette, or even a piece of coleslaw from dinner. They seem innocent enough. But here's the problem. Therm is a delicate compound. The acidic ingredient, curcumin, needs a stable environment to be absorbed properly by the body. When you combine it with foods that are highly acidic, such as vinegar, it can become unstable. This means that curcumin can break down before your body has a chance to use it. Even worse, for those with sensitive stomachs or acid reflux, the combination of acidic and thermal foods can lead to digestive upset, blood, or heart hunger. Many people add turmeric to their salad recipes thinking it's a healthy choice. And in theory, it is. But if that recipe is loaded with vinegar or citrus juice, it can do more harm than good. You may not feel the effects directly, but over time, it can limit how much benefit you get from the turmeric. So what can you do instead? A simple swap can make a big difference. Instead of using heavy vinaigrettes or dressings, try making your own using extra virgin olive oil, a little citrus juice, and a little black pepper. This combination is not only delicious, but it actually helps the turmeric absorb better, thanks to the healthy properties of the oil and the increased absorption of the pepper. Another tip: if you like spicy or acidic condiments, try eating them on a different day, not at the same time as the turmeric. Giving your body space between acidic foods and turmeric can help preserve its benefits. In short, acidic foods are not the enemy, but timing and combination do matter. If you want turmeric to work for you, avoid pairing it directly with vinegar-based foods, especially in the same meal. 3. Juicy grains and baked goods. The hidden enemy of turmeric. Now, let's talk about something that feels comfortable, familiar, and even a little nostalgic. Juicy grains and baked goods. Whether it's a morning fruitcake, a pineapple butter from your favorite coffee shop, or a slice of banana bread in the afternoon, these dishes are part of many people's daily routines. And yes, turmeric has become a trend in these foods, too. You may have seen turmeric butters, turmeric pancakes, or granola bars that claim to be healthy. But if these foods are loaded with refined sugars, you could be canceling out all the health benefits of turmeric without even realizing it. Here's why. Sugar is highly inflammatory. It raises your blood sugar quickly, stresses your metabolism, and contributes to long-term conditions like heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. On the other hand, turmeric is anti-inflammatory. Its job is to reduce inflammation in the body, protect cells from damage, and calm your immune system. So when you eat turmeric along with a cherry pancake or banana bread, it creates a conflict. Your body gets two opposing messages. One from turmeric trying to reduce inflammation, and one from sugar increasing it. The result? The turmeric loses its potency. Even worse, high sugar foods can cause insulin levels to drop, slow digestion, and interfere with how nutrients are absorbed. That includes curcumin. For older adults who are watching their blood sugar, managing knee pain, or trying to support brain health, this combination can be especially problematic. But that doesn't mean you have to give up comfort foods. You just need to make smarter changes. Try adding turmeric to unsalted butter, toast with butter, or a smoothie made with fruit, such as applesauce or bananas. And if you have a sweet tooth, choose apple cider vinegar or apple juice in small amounts. These are more natural, less processed, and don't have the same impact on blood sugar. The bottom line here is this. If you're using turmeric to reduce inflammation, don't share it with foods that cause inflammation at the same time. This includes most boxed cereals, store-bought baked goods, and anything made with white sugar or apple cider vinegar. A little awareness goes a long way. 3 foods that make turmeric stronger. Now that we've covered what not to eat with turmeric, let's shift our focus to something more encouraging. How to make turmeric work best for you. The good news is that turmeric's power can be dramatically increased when combined with the best types of foods. You don't need any crazy supplements or expensive powerhouses. All you need are a few simple ingredients that you probably already have at home. These 3 foods aren't just safe to combine with turmeric. They actually help your body absorb turmeric more effectively and offer more health benefits. Whether you're using turmeric for knee pain, digestion, brain support, or heart health, these combinations can make a difference. Let's explore these 3 turmeric supplements and learn how to use them in your daily routine. 1. Black pepper. The Absorption supplement. The first and perhaps most important food to combine with turmeric is one you probably already use every day. Black pepper. Black pepper contains a natural compound called piperine. Piperine has been shown in studies to increase the absorption of curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, by up to 2,000%. Yes, you heard that right. 2,000%. Without piperine, your body absorbs only a small amount of curcumin. But with just a little black pepper, the absorption rate goes up. Why does this matter, especially for older adults? Because as we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing and absorbing nutrients. What you eat matters, but how your body uses it is even more important. By combining turmeric with black pepper, you're not just improving your digestion, you're giving your body a better opportunity to use curcumin where it's needed most. Your knees, your brain, your immune system. You don't have to go all out. Just a little fresh black pepper is enough. You can mix it into a turmeric tea, stir it into scrambled eggs, or add it to turmeric-infused soups and stews. It has very little flavor and impact, but it makes a big nutritional difference. Here's an easy example. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric with 1 cup of warm yellow milk and add a little black pepper. Mix well and drink in the morning. This simple routine can become a daily habit that supports inflammation reduction, brain clarity, and comfort all at once. One more thing. Always try to use fresh black pepper rather than a cup of pre-ground pepper. Fresh peppers contain more active piperine and offer better absorption. If you're already taking a turmeric supplement, check the label. Many high-quality supplements now include piperine or a binder like biopurine, which is just a purified form of black pepper extract. If it's not listed, you may not be getting the full benefit of the turmeric you're paying for. So remember, black pepper and turmeric aren't just a great flavor combination. They're a health powerhouse. Every time you use black pepper, add a little black pepper. It's a small step that yields big results. 2. Health facts. Making turmeric more bioavailable. The second powerful partner for black pepper is the health fact. Turmeric, the compound in black pepper, is a fat solid, meaning it dissolves in fat, not water. This is an important detail, because if you're consuming black pepper without any fat, your body may pass most of it right through your system without absorbing the good stuff. For older adults, especially those who are managing inflammation or joint stiffness, this is critical. You want every bit of black pepper to count. And pairing that with the right ingredients can help the turmeric get into your bloodstream and go where it's needed. So what do we mean by healthy ingredients? We're talking about foods like extra virgin olive oil, avocados, nut butters, black pepper seeds, black peppercorns, and fatty fish like salmon. These are all rich, healthy ingredients that support your heart, brain, and metabolism, without the risks that come from processed or saturated ingredients. Here's how to use them. If you're cooking a soup or a lunch with black pepper, add a tablespoon of olive oil to it at the end of cooking. If you like seeds, add a few slices of avocado or a tablespoon of lunch butter along with your black pepper. Making roasted vegetables? Sprinkle black pepper on top and add olive oil on top before roasting. If you like eggs in the morning, cook them in a little olive oil or avocado oil with a tablespoon of black pepper. The goal here is not to eat more fat, but to eat the same type of fat along with the black pepper. These fats help carry the curcumin through your digestive system and into your bloodstream, where it can really do its job, fighting inflammation, supporting memory, and helping your knees move more freely. One important thing to remember: avoid combining black pepper with processed or unhealthy foods like margarine, vegetable cuts, or baking oils. These can increase inflammation and cancel out the benefits of black pepper. Stick with simple food fact sources. Think of healthy facts as the delivery trick for black pepper. Without them, black pepper struggles to reach the parts of your body that need it. But with the right facts, curcumin becomes much more effective, and you'll notice the difference. 3. Fresh olive oil, a natural anti-inflammatory partner. The third food that enhances the power of black pepper is something sweet and all-natural: fresh olive oil. Not only does it taste good, but it also brings its own healing properties to the table. Fresh olive oil is packed with antioxidants, anti-inflammatory agents, and even small amounts of natural enzymes that support digestion and immunity. When combined with curcumin, fresh olive oil does two things. First, it makes the curcumin more palatable, especially in drinks or teas. And second, it enhances the anti-inflammatory effect, helping to warm the face, reduce blood inflammation, and support immune function. But here's the key: it has to be fresh olive oil, not the kind in the plastic bottle at the supermarket. Most commercial olive oil is heavily processed, heated to high temperatures, and stripped of its beneficial components. Fresh olive oil, on the other hand, is usually crisp, more textured, and still contains controversial enzymes and nutrients. Here are some easy ways to use it with gusto. Mix half a tablespoon of seasoning with 1 tablespoon of fresh olive oil and hot water. Stir and add slowly. Add fresh olive oil and seasoning to seasoning as a cozy nighttime drink. Combine olive oil, and lemon in hot water as a gentle morning detox tonic. Or simply mix the olive oil and olive oil into a paste and take a small tablespoon daily, what some people call a spoonful of blue. For people dealing with weekly allergies, sinus issues, or throat irritation, this combination can be especially helpful. And, because olive oil adds a bit of sweetness, it's a great way to make seasoning more enjoyable without going overboard with sugars or inflammation-causing herbs. A quick safety note: if you have diabetes or are watching your blood sugar, fresh olive oil should still be used in moderation. Even though it's natural, it still contains sugar. But in small amounts, about 1 tablespoon a day, it is generally safe and beneficial for most people. So if you're looking for a gentle, natural way to enhance your tempering routine, fresh olive oil is a smart and delicious addition. It helps your body absorb the good stuff and supports your health in its own right. As we come to the end of this video, I want to thank you, not just for watching, but for taking the time to invest in your health. This is something we sometimes forget to do when life gets busy. But today, you made space to learn, reflect, and grow. And that matters. We talk about tempering, not only what it is, but how it works, how it helps, and how it can actually be part of your daily tempering routine. We uncover 3 everyday foods that can block its benefits. And then, we explore 3 simple natural ingredients: black pepper, health facts, and fresh olive oil that can unlock the potential of tempering. Now, I know sometimes this can seem overwhelming. You hear so many tips, warnings, and opinions about what's good for you and what's not. But here's the truth: it shouldn't be complicated. Health isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about taking small, thoughtful steps every day that move you in the right direction. You don't have to change everything at once. Maybe tomorrow morning you'll mix some black pepper and seasoning into your tea. Maybe next week you'll switch from processed cream to apple cider vinegar. Maybe you'll try a teaspoon of black pepper and fresh olive oil when your knees feel stiff. These small choices add up, and over time, they become habits. And those habits shape the way we feel. Not just physically, but emotionally, too. Because when we take care of our bodies, we feel more in control. We feel calmer. We feel stronger. And at any age, whether you're 60 or 90, that sense of strength and respect is something you deserve. I always say this: taking action isn't about decline. It's about refinement. You have the wisdom. You've lived the experience. Now, you have the opportunity to use this wisdom to live more intentionally, to make choices that support your body, mind, and spirit. So, if this video helped you, I hope you'll pass it on. Share it with a friend, a sibling, a neighbor, someone you care about. You never know how a simple message can change someone's day, or even their health. And if you'd like to continue learning from us, we're here. Every week on Elders Insight, we bring thoughtful, kind, and practical advice to support healthy living. A little conversation for a while. Until next time, take care of yourself. You're worth the effort.